Hola, everybody. So, May 17th, today is, and we're going to be talking about how to notice more about when we're shifting and that energy is changing, when we decide to take action and either cleansing the body physically, mentally, emotionally, and how to keep going and just how to build that momentum when you are shifting gears, higher consciousness, and how the body's going to react. So give you more tidbits on how the body's going to react, how you're going to feel. I'm just sitting in the sun here on my balcony, so it's going to be pretty warm, but I just wanted to share with you my view here in Mexico. It's been an amazing little Sunday, just caught up on some emails and work, and had a little fish fry with some fresh salad. So I'm just going to show you guys the view. See, next to the resort over there, across the surf. And this is something that I put on my vision board so long ago that, I didn't know it would manifest this quickly, but sometimes things change and happen before you even really realize what you've accomplished. And that's what I talk about lots too, is just paying attention to what we've accomplished and celebrating so that we can, keep going and look at the positive things we've attained in life, not just what we need to do and what's negative and what isn't done and what's frustrating us. So just paying attention to those good things and giving and making time to celebrate our accomplishments. I just finished this week working with a girl, her name is Melissa as well, and she was down here from Estevan, originally from Toronto, and she was working with me more closely to find her purpose, kind of do a brain dump, get rid of a lot of things that are holding her back, and just discover more about what direction she wants to take her life, and just reshape her vision, her purpose, and her why, and just getting her started on some goals so that when she went home, she was ready to take action and start working on herself. So when you grow yourself, you're going to grow your business, you're going to grow your relationships, you're going to invite other things into your life. And by changing those emotions as well, like guilt and shame and all those low vibrational emotions are harder to shift out of. So when we've been in those emotional states for longer periods of time, it's harder to shift out of those and, notice when we're negative all the time. So just to practice shifting. And but living from gratitude or joy is a higher vibrational state that will keep you going longer. It opens up vortexes around you. So there's energy around you wherever you're going. You're just inviting good energy and good people and good opportunities in your way. So you're just inviting them into your path. So for cleansing the body, whether it's I'm just going to start with food, basically. So basically food, cleansing the body physically with exercise, food, what we put in the body, it's information, gets our body going. It's what we need to metabolize everything in the body, and eating all different colors to match the chakras in our body, which balance the hormones and the organs and all the cells in those organs and our body, our tissues, all need to be cleansed. So if we want to have healthy organs, if we want to have a healthy body, healthy brain, healthy heart, we need to have healthy cells. So we need to eat the proper food to give and cleanse our body, and then continue that as a lifestyle. So it's not just going on a diet for a few weeks or going on a diet for 60 days to lose the desired weight or reach our goal and then quit. And a lot of times people will, achieve a little bit of their goal. They'll see that they lost some weight, and then they'll just kind of go back to how they were eating before. And that will cause us to yo-yo. So that is something why people go up and down and up and down. And on different diet plans, a lot of people say they gain the weight back right after. So that is because they're not continuing with that diet plan and the the guidelines that they're following with portion sizes and variety. So just sticking to that, and little by little, you'll notice when the body's changing. So if you're detoxing, and personally, I haven't done any of the cayenne or lemon, apple cider vinegar lemon cleanses, but I am doing a cleanse right now, a 30-day nutritional superfood cleanse that you don't have to starve yourself or rid yourself of, take anything out of the diet, but you just eat a balanced diet. You have 2 shakes a day that have all the nutrition that you need. So if you are tired, bloated, the body is achy and sore, experiencing any headaches, want to lose weight, or if you're working out a lot as well. So this is going to help give your body what it needs to heal on all levels. When you're cleansing physically and you start to eat more healthy foods like high vibrational alkalizing foods, spinach, blueberries, a lot of lean foods, leaning more to the vegetarian side. You can still eat, if you like your meat, eat your meat for protein. However, just, try to eliminate that red meat. The fish is going to be best for you. Obviously, the lean protein and omegas. So your body might feel a little bit of toxic bloat. You might feel nauseous. You might feel moody. So you might experience headaches as well. So when your body's cleansing from your diet and from exercise, you're definitely going to notice that things are changing. So if you are eliminating coffee and sugar, then your body's going to be eliminating those wastes, and you're going to have to flush them out. So you are going to feel a little bit of those effects. So sometimes people feel that it's what they're eating, it's maybe the supplements that they're taking that's making them feel that way. But yes, it's the purpose of cleansing the body. So over time, once the body's flushed the toxins, you're going to notice a lighter feeling in the body. So you're going to feel lighter, you'll have more energy, you will feel stronger, especially the day after you've done like a deeper cleanse. And the cells will accelerate. So the cells will start to change shape, and therefore over time, when we're working out and working on our diet at the same time, you can imagine how much daily deposits or a few days a week of working out is going to help to slowly eliminate and change those shapes of the cells, the organs, the glands are going to be able to function more efficiently, and all the hormones are going to start to function more efficiently, which is going to help you lose more weight as well. So if that's your goal, to lose weight, if you are working out a lot and you're more athletic, then you're probably following a diet guide a lot more closely, and your calories and your portion sizes. So just visualizing as well the body cleansing. When you're working out, you're squeezing all that toxic out of the body, toxic waste. Neurological effects on the body, so repairing the neurons and retraining the brain. So like I said, one of the past webinars about teaching new tricks, teaching old dogs new tricks, that it is possible. So we can retrain ourselves, and we can, the body has that memory. So if you're going back to the gym and it's been years, or you stop and start, the body has memory, and so your muscles. So they're going to come back a lot quicker than we think. And when the nervous system is repaired through our food and exercise, you're going to notice that your thinking is a lot more clear. There's no fogginess. As you're retraining the brain, you're also a lot more eager to learn and accomplish things. You will push yourself more, so you'll become more efficiently. You'll be quicker with your movements and agility, your daily tasks. You'll just feel more, you'll have more strength, more energy. And the telomeres at the end of the nerves, just like frayed little ropes. If there's any damage to the DNA, you want to heal that DNA in the nervous system. So all of this being said is going to help you decrease your aging. And over time, as you keep focusing on this repeatedly, eating healthy, exercising, you're going to notice, you're going to notice that add up. So those results are going to compound. And that's the most important thing, is not giving up and doing these things even when you don't want to. So saying no sometimes is what needs to happen in order to, not go out on a wing night and drink beers and wings. So effects of the motion. So when you're cleansing emotionally, if you're going for energy treatment, there it is exercise, diet as well. And a lot of people will release different belief systems and emotions at different times. So, different things will happen in their life that they'll have different realizations and breakthroughs that will release old stored emotions that were causing them trouble or keeping them depressed or keeping them feeling anxious. And a lot of times those emotions are stored in the body. So during massages even, I've noticed people working on myself, different muscles I've had injuries in, I've felt different emotions when they work on those areas. So anxiety, sadness, feeling crying, different emotions are being released as my therapist was working on my hip flexor and my IT band and just into the quads. Also from an ankle injury, and I was talking about that injury when I was on the last webinar with Phoebe about the signs of the universe. So it is getting warm out here. So effects of emotions, reflecting in a way to notice that they'll reflect in your emotions of feeling happy. So you'll notice, more energy, streams of joy and ease flowing through the body, feeling more balanced, noticing things that are manifesting in your life, more coincidences happening with timing. I guess I call that rather synchronicity, and, lining up with people and opportunities and little things that interesting, perfect times. So taking action. You're going to have the desire to take more action and get things done. And because you're feeling clearer and lighter and your body has more energy, you're going to be feeling more emotionally balanced. And that's going to help you get things done. And once you realize how checking off a whole bunch of things on your to-do list in the day makes you feel and how much more amazing it feels than sitting there thinking about it, you're just going to start picking up on that shifting when, you're stuck in a rut and you're feeling down. The more you shift this and the more you practice it, you're going to notice it quicker. So it's not going to keep you feeling anxious and depressed. And those are definitely ways to, you just got to get started. You just got to get your butt off the couch, get exercising, cut yourself a salad, eat that healthy food, and go for some energy treatments. Long distance body talk. I've been working a lot from Vallarta here and working with clients in Canada, Australia, and definitely helps a lot to rebalance and change perspective on their life, to eliminate those things that are keeping you resisting things in life and opening you to more opportunities. So just get some water. So another way to notice shifting is when you're not in alignment, is if you're feeling doubtful or you're not having confidence. Your inner being isn't going to go there. Your inner being doesn't want to go there. So you're going to feel anxious. You're going to feel uneasy, or there's going to be something in your gut telling you that, this isn't exactly in tune with what you want. And you're not going to be in alignment with that. So the more present you are with your inner being, the more that truth in you is going to come out. And we're all searching for different things in our life, and we all have different goals, and we don't need to know the answers right now. So that's something to keep important is your inner being, and the universe is going to keep feeding you and moving you, growing you, and helping you learn at the pace that you're meant to, and bringing you opportunities and feed you the answers at the pace that is necessary for you. So you can choose to really, schedule and meditate and focus on your gratitude and start living in that abundance and gratitude vibration. So starting to be more clear. I'm noticing that feeling, noticing that you love that feeling of being in tune and being in vibration when things start happening for you. The more you can start to clarify and pay attention to what you're getting is exactly coming from what you're thinking and what you're asking for. It's going to help you be more clear. It's going to help you know what you want and what you don't want. And the more deliberate you are and deciding what you want is going to help those answers come a lot quicker. So I know I said you don't need to know all the answers right away, but to help speed that up, when you are more clear and you get a lot more focused and start taking action rather than just being in that analysis paralysis state of just thinking, and recognizing how much time you spend. So throughout the week, if you're doing your daily, weekly routine, making your schedule, try to schedule in there and notice time when things aren't getting done. So if you can analyze your time and say, okay, well, why did these few tasks get done? Because you spent it here, here, here. And then you'll kind of notice if you're spending it in front of the TV, if you're spending it eating, if you're wasting it doing other things. And then that's going to be on your conscience. So that's going to be there. You'll be aware of it, and then you'll notice next time you'll make a different decision quicker. And because we're searching for what we want, asking for what you want, there's a gap between you and what you want. So if we're already asking that question, and we're searching for that, and we're wondering what our questions are, even maybe we're wondering what we would want, and recognizing that there is a gap between where we are now and what we want. So just practicing getting started, and we're going to get there. So it's, you're not going to get to Los Angeles by sitting and waiting, but by deciding to get in the car and turn the car on and start making those kilometers. But be giving yourself 30 days, not focusing on all the tiny details and thinking of a bird's eye view, that the more, like I was saying, daily deposits into those areas of your life, daily practices, gratitude, exercise, diet, and really focusing on those goals, not giving up those goals, the big vision for something that you want daily that you've been doing for years, because the more you deposit into those daily habits and spend your money in different areas that you have been for years, you're still, one step forward, two steps back. So as quickly as your question appears, what you want, the answer can appear as quickly as it, as quickly as that as well. So and just finding out what is working for you. What is working for you in your life, how you've been thinking, what you've been doing. You ever notice people who choose drama or different extreme behaviors to deal with things, and what creates this drama? They say when you really want something, and it means there's a lot of energy moving there. So there's a lot of energy movement, stronger energy, negative energy. And when you get in the way of fast moving energy, even with somebody else, there's something there that you really want that you're not in vibrational alignment with. So this can create different drama. It's like you want this, but it's definitely not in alignment with you. So there'll be some drama and heated exchange of energy. The same with noticing our excuses, different things will create different energy in the body. So many excuses people have as to why something can't happen, and they just become master, excuse creators, and always creating and explaining things to go with it. So what if you could choose ease with every decision that you make? What if today you could be at ease? And what if choosing to change and take action would just be a feeling of ease without feeling like you have to do it? So feeling like, waking up with a feeling of what do I get to do today instead of what do I have to do? And that's something that can change the energy and your perspective on how you carry out your day. Is how are you going to create your day today? And what do you want to, how do you want to help somebody? How can somebody help you or contribute to your ideas and goals? So over long periods of time, practicing this is what matters. The more you take action, the more you'll feel that satisfaction. And most people think that the satisfaction of reaching your goals will come when you get there, but you can't have a happy ending if you're living a miserable journey. So it's that last second, that last second when you reach your goal and you're just sitting there like, oh, I did all this work for this, and then it came, and then it might not be all that you're expecting, and people are sitting there thinking like, is this all that there is? And you definitely can't be happy, have a happy ending when you're living a miserable journey. So continue feeling happy now, and those goals and things will start to manifest sooner. So just get yourself into that vibrational state, because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good right now because money is going to go in and out. Clothes are going to go in and out. Food, belongings, people and friends, jobs. Everything has a beginning and an ending. So all these things are going to change. And the more you realize you're one with the universe, the ocean, how the cycles work in the universe, how our body functions, that all these physical and material things don't even matter. And all the things we think we need to do, going back to that bird's eye view, is what makes us so important that we think everybody is paying attention to us in the universe. Everyone is sitting there minding their own thoughts and worrying about themselves. And the ones who aren't, who are judging and focusing on others, are the ones who don't want to dwell, don't want to look into themselves, don't want to take a look at themselves and deal with their stuff, but are projecting themselves exactly how they are by the judgment. And for us, so just living and practicing that happy, feeling good space. I just lost my spot. When we're feeling good, feeling happy, we just have time to focus on us. And I was saying that when people are focused on themselves and worried what they look like, worried what people are going to think, worried about being judged, then, there's so many people thinking those same things. So we can just enjoy the moment, bring ourselves out of our head space. They say anxiety is the space between now and our future. So the space between our thoughts, or the space between now and our future is where anxiety exists. So we're not being in the moment. Our worried, negative thoughts are keeping us anxious. And those are things that we're not sure of what are going to happen. So do you want to be sure of what you're creating? The more and more I went for energy healing, practiced massage, did my yoga and meditation. My job is very relaxing to do massages, but I had anxiety, and it was awful to go to work because you didn't feel like having conversations with people, and that anxiety was just, kind of clenching your chest. So you had to focus on redirecting your thoughts, and especially having conversations with clients, I needed ways to get rid of that anxiety so that I could enjoy my job. And the more and more I went for energy healing and practice meditation, learning breathing techniques, I noticed the space between my negative thoughts was a lot greater. So it was interesting to notice the changes that were happening. And it didn't happen quickly, Everybody thinks that they're going to wake up and all this stuff is going to miraculously just change how they've been living their life for the last 40, 20, 10 years. And it's a gradual process. So it gradually decreased my anxiety, and then it was easier to control. And now it's rarely there, but when I do notice it, it's something that, might last for a few minutes and then it's gone. But I can pay attention to it, that it's telling you something. So the more you practice positive thinking, affirmations, breathing, those things work, but they don't work unless you use them. The more you'll notice a greater space between the negative thoughts you're having, and that anxiety is going to be a lot less. So keep practicing. Stop practicing that chronic state of venting and complaining. Stop practicing that state of feeling guilty or blaming other people, and noticing when your venting is turning into complaining. So we want to push that reset button. Waking ourselves up in that wholeness. So going to bed, this is something we do during our retreats, is painting gratitude rocks. And that's something to do, you could do when you wake up, and something to do before you go to bed as well, is just thinking of 3 things that you're grateful for before you go to bed. At least 3. Sometimes I'll write like 10 or 20, even 30 things that I'm grateful for and why. Just waking up that wholeness that you are, and when you go to sleep, feeling gratitude, you're going to go into your sleep in that vortex of that good vibration, and you're going to awake in that truth. You're going to awake in that state as well. So you don't want to go to sleep in a negative, angry, frustrated state, because you're going to wake up like that too, and then the body's going to be completely exhausted, right? So you notice when you're, having an emotional time, that you're probably way more exhausted than you are if you went for a jog or did a physical workout, because you actually have more energy when you do that. So stop keeping yourself in that anxiety and depressed vibration, and, just get up and start doing something. I know sometimes the hardest thing to do is go to the gym in a public place when you're feeling anxious or depressed. Go for a walk by yourself, or go outside. You can always push yourself a few more blocks each time you go. So it's just getting out there and doing it little by little. So once you reach those feelings, keep growing yourself, and the more opportunities that come to you, you'll be ready to handle and be able to take on that capacity for that work that is coming, to be able to work with those people, the capacity to love that person because you're working on loving yourself, the strength to run that marathon, or whatever you need to prepare yourself for. The more you can grow yourself and work on yourself, the more you can help other people, the more you can lead an example of a good, healthy lifestyle, and you can help other people feel better. So keeping yourself out of that analysis paralysis mode. And remember, if you want healthy cells, healthy organs, you need healthy cells. So a lot of these things, so I'm going to go back to so mentally, like we talked about, just having clear thoughts, and more we can retrain the nervous system, repair the nervous system, decrease those negative thoughts. It's going to have an effect on the entire body. So it's going to decrease inflammation, because the vibration of your thoughts and that energy and the stress on your body is going to be a lot more at ease on the body. So happiness, joy, all that stuff is going to be a lot easier on the body, and your cells are going to be happier and healthier, regenerating. If there's still that negativity and anger, stored anger, resentment in the body, that's going to cause inflammation. It's going to cause disease. So different things cause cancer like that, holding grudges, other things. It's going to cause disease. And you want to release all those to open up the energy channels in the body so that we can heal and we can decrease aging in the body. Decreasing aging is just important because, the body is capable of doing that. The body is capable of being healthier and being very, very, we can push it to different limits. So why not keep it clean and keep it functioning properly like a well-oiled machine, so that you can start to, even pay attention to that intuition more. So that mental, when the body is clear and open, the channels are open, you're going to be able to that intuition's going to be a lot more clear. So even just, people can read each other's thoughts almost. You have the same synchronicity of the thoughts at the same time. Noticing conversations before they happen, different things happening, whether you're, auditory, visual, clairsentience, feeling that energy in the body through your senses or through feelings, you're going to just have more energy for that. So the body's, cleans of toxins, and you're going to be able to tap into those gifts and that ability that your brain and our sixth sense have. So that's why it's important to clear those channels in the body, cleanse it of toxins. And all anxiety really is, it's just a shifting yourself out of a frequency. So like a radio station, it's just stuck on that frequency. And the more you just can move that needle a little bit, if you're a perfectionist and feeling you can't do something in order or before this happens, or I don't want to go to the gym because I want to lose 5 or 10 pounds before you start, or so-and-so, this isn't going to happen because, I need to have the house perfectly in order before I can do this. We rearrange our desks how many times, and sometimes we just find other tasks to do before actually taking action and doing the things that matter. So take action, get feeling better, and apply the things you need to do, because we can simplify it. The more we focus on excuses and tasks, we're just wasting our time thinking. And just get to it, It's just seeing how general and simple you can keep those tasks to. 4% a day is 1 hour. 1 hour of your day to do your workout, 10 minutes for meditation, eating healthy, maybe saving 1 day a week or 2 days a week for your meal prep, and getting that into, getting into the habit of doing that. Just making extra food for yourself. So, really all I just want to say is all about implementing and taking those notes, your data, and collecting what works and what doesn't work for you. And then you'll notice where you feel better and what's helping you and what you find easier to keep yourself going. So little by little, you know where to reach me, unwindwithmelissa.com or learntounwind@gmail.com. And we can get you started on your 30-day cleanse. We can get you started on a 12-week, 90-day yoga program with meditation lessons, as well as yoga videos and 90-day gratitude journal. So there's a lot more on the website as well, with a diet guide and webinars. 12 other webinars that were recorded for you. All areas of the life balancing. I'm going to keep this webinar a little shorter tonight, but if there's any questions, just shoot me some emails. If you guys want to learn more about specific topics, then I can answer more questions as well. And have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. See ya.